This is the speaking test of International English Language Testing System taking place on Sunday, the 31st of August at Bilingual Learning Center. Center number BLC367. The candidate is Nahid Hassan Imon. The candidate number is 004657. The examiner is Jahid Mohammad Ushan and the examiner number is 596321. Good morning.
Good morning.
Could I have your full name, please?
My full name is Nahid Hassan Imon, and please call me with my surname Imon.
So, where are you from, Imon?
I'm from Bogura, which is the northern gate of Bangladesh.
Can I have your identification, please?
Yeah, sure. There it is.
Thank you. Now, in this first part, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. So, let's talk about smiling. Do you always smile?
I don't think I always smile because I'm a furious type of person, and I do pretend smiling because it makes me happier and it makes my charming moments more greater.
So, do you smile when capturing photos?
Yeah, I kind of I kind of smile when I'm capturing photos because it gives me the enthusiastic moment ever. And as I'm a photographic person and I take photography as professional way, I always find it in a more funny way.
Now, let's move on sky.
Okay.
Do you like to see the sky?
As I'm an astrophile, I definitely like skies with some soothing stars as well as different shades of colors. That's it.
So, which one is a good place to see the sky?
Um, More popular way to see the sky is can be the open places or the rooftop. Uh, we can get a good grasp of the view of the sky in that way.
So, do you know something about stars?
I don't know that much of stars, but I know some stars, namely soothing stars, but I don't know that much of it.
So, do you prefer the sky in the morning or at night?
I usually prefer stars or sky in the evening because it gets color with different shapes and varieties like purple, red, yellow in a good way, and that influences me in a complicated way or in a another way to give me more motivation. That's why I prefer seeing stars at the sky at the evening.
So, do you want to live on another planet?
No, I don't think that I will live in another planet, but it's much more interesting. But in terms of living another planet, if I get the opportunity, I will definitely visit that place.
Now, let's move on foreign food. Have you ever tried foreign foods?
Yeah, as I am a person of identifying culinary foods of different countries, I tried much more foods like Chinese, Italian at many restaurants.
So, what kind of new food you have tried recently?
The new kind of food I tried recently was Chinese in a restaurant at my community, and it was much more uh, delicious than I thought.
So, what kind of foreign foods are popular in your country?
Restaurant items or snacks items are the most popular in my country or in my community, I can say. That can be Chinese, Italian, some pizza from different varieties, as I mentioned earlier. That can be.
So, it is commonly believed that the homemade food is better than restaurant food.
Yeah, sure. I'm agreeing with this point. Homemade food is always much more better than the restaurant ones or handmade different types of ones because it's more healthier than compared to others.
Now, let's talk about dictionary. So, do you use a dictionary?
I am using a dictionary still now, and I didn't use it before, but I am pursuing IELTS examination preparation, so that's why I need much more vocabulary, and I'm going to get a grasp through the vocabulary.
So, which one do you
Dictionary.
prefer? Is it electronic dictionary or paper-based dictionary?
Well, I'm on the fence because it depends on situations. If I'm carrying a technological device like mobile phone or laptop, then I will go for the e-dictionary. And if I'm not getting that, I will definitely get it by manual. books.
So if someone give you a dictionary as a gift, how will you feel?
Well, gift gives much more enchantments uh, to make impression towards others. But if it comes to giving books or even dictionaries, it will much be pretty more than anything.
So what kind of person do you think write a dictionary?
So in my opinion, those persons who are much more knowledgeable with uh, different types of words like C1, C2, B1, B2, and knows the uses of these words can write a dictionary.
Thank you. Now I'm going to give you topics and I would like you to talk about 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about. If you want, you can take notes here.
Thank you.
Use your paper, pen, and your question. Okay, now you have 1 to 2 minutes for this topic, so don't worry if I stop you. I will let you know when the time's up.
I'm mentioning the last time when I got hassled with incorrect information when I was to attend admission test of Jahangirnagar University in my country. I was thereby commuting on a bus, and when I landed, it was a new city to me, and I didn't know that much of it. And I was going to Manikmaya Avenue to stay in a relative's home. And as I mentioned earlier, that I was new to this city, and I used to ask some people for the exact location. I asked a shopkeeper for the location of Manikme Avenue, and he told me in a difficult way, and I didn't understand it. But after some times, to get more confident, I googled it, and I found that it was incorrect, and he misled me with his information. It was really a disappointing moment, and I got very exhausted, and I went here and there to find that location, and it costed me so much, more than I could imagine, and it was really an unforgettable moment that I would never forget again.
Thank you. Could I have the paper and pencil back, please?
Here it is.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you some questions which are related to these topics. So, what kind of professions are related to giving information to others?
In my opinion, receptionists of any company or marketing advertisers or some kind of shopkeepers are able to make real information towards others. So I think that way.
So, what is the difference between giving information to others by phone and email?
In my opinion, a mail is a more professional way to make information towards others, and but it has some drawbacks also. People don't tend to check it on a regular basis, and it can be misleaded, or it can be unopened. Or On the other hand, using information by mobile phone, it can be a unprofessional way, but you can get it whenever you want.
So, how can people check whether a piece of information is correct or not?
Some people may get a good grasp over the location, and they can easily measure it by their own knowledge. Sometimes they can use technologies like Google Map or some AI, artificial intelligence, I mean. So that can be the ways of measuring a good location, a correct location.
So, have you ever got any kind of incorrect information on a phone call?
I didn't get any incorrect informations on phone call, because I always tend to find locations on my own through the electronic devices or some applications. That's it.
So, is online information appropriate for school and college students for their assignment?
I don't think that online information is the carries the good grasp over it, but it can help in some ways to generate some ideas, or writing or presenting something in a more professional way. But it can go through the all over the presentation.
So, what kind of wrong information are provided on social media sites?
Some rumors, I can say, some usual phenomenons that are misled by politicians, or some uh, rumoring public. uh, they always tend to make the social media in a abnormal way. So that can be the reasons.
Thank you, Iman. That is the end of your speaking test.
Bilingual Learning Center, BLC, Bogura.